Hi, Brandy. This is Michelle. How are you? I wanted to send you a message and I'm going to record it because there's so much I would love to share with you. First of all, I just want to thank you so much for your program. I definitely think that it was God answered my prayers because a month ago or a month and a half ago, before I connected with you, I just was in so much physical pain and the weight was building on, but also just physical pain with my Lyme's disease. And I just didn't know what to eat or what to do. And I was not really getting the best advice. So you came, I think, at the right time. And I just want to say thank you for being so easy to reach out to, because that really makes a huge difference. In first of all, just having people feel comfortable working and sharing your program. You have to be approachable, and I want to thank you for that. The second thing is definitely we would be BFFs if you lived in New Jersey, but we will still be close, and I want to thank you for that. There's 3 reasons why I really needed your program, and one was weight gain, of course, and I've always had an issue with weight gain. I've always had food restrictions. I never really had a good, healthy relationship with food. And all of my diet was just so restrictive, probably for my whole life. So I just didn't know what to eat anymore. And my body was freaking out and screaming because it was so hungry. But yet I was just gaining weight. And then the past year I gained 15 pounds, but I didn't change anything in my diet. But I really realized that, your favorite word is satiated. I was not satiated, and I definitely was eating to cope with stress, eating to soothe myself, and eating because I was freaking starving, but not starving in a way. I was starving for nutrients. Thing was, a little Miss Menopause lady here. I was like hot flash woman and gaining all that weight so quick. Also menopause symptoms, your brain is foggy, you're like irritable, like the Karens that are all out there now, I always say just have a smoothie and just eat better. Not even a smoothie, but just eat better. I think have a steak now and make you feel better. So that was the other thing. So really quick, I want to tell you that I am feeling so much better. I'm not 100% better. I do have bouts of weakness, but just the past 2 weeks, my strength is coming back. I have a very busy lifestyle, and with being immune compromised, I really couldn't do stuff past 4 o'clock. The pain was unbelievable to the point where it was almost like I was feeling so much better. And I think that your diet has taught me that I could eat again. I wasn't allowed to have fruit. The last time I had a grapefruit was 8 years ago, and it was my favorite food growing up. And I'm not a junky eater. Once in a while I'll have chocolate. I don't eat bread, I don't eat rice, I don't eat any of those things. But I wasn't eating enough or the right quantities or whatever. Now I find that I am full with 2 meals. I have energy that is constant throughout the day. But the hugest thing that I realized is my pain is so much better. And I really think that people with autoimmune diseases, we have to nourish our body. We have to give the body the food that it needs so it could realign and get balanced and get better. And the other thing I've realized is my moods are so much better. I'm calmer, I'm more peaceful. Even my 19-year-old brooding hormonal child, he's like, Mom, you've been doing really good lately. You're just really, I don't know how you did it so fast, but you're really doing good. So he said that to me last night. So I definitely think the moods, I just desire to be more peaceful and calm, because life throws stresses at you and mothers juggle a lot. And I do believe that your brain also needs to be fed. I also have not been able to lose weight, and the thing is going up. Right now, I'm down 7 pounds. I know I don't know if I was supposed to get on the scale, but I'm down. I kind of flip-flop. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 7, but I wasn't trying. And I'm eating and I'm living my life again, and it just is so simple. I'm so sick of the measuring and the this and the restriction. And what it was I told my friend this like in June. I said, I just want a grapefruit so bad. And she's like, why don't you have a grapefruit? Well, I'm not allowed to have a grapefruit. The doctor said I couldn't do this. So it's just so nice. And I love your approach and taking the stress out of it. And the one thing, as you mentioned, if you make a mistake, it's okay because you start again the next day. And results of the first 30 days is amazing. My skin looks better, my hair looks better, and I'm just overall just pleased. And I just want to thank you so much for everything. Sleep is better, right? We say sleep is better, but really I'm just able to deal with life, because life gets insane sometimes. My mother is living with us right now for the rest of the summer, and normally the stress of her would be so intense. Even though I love her, she's just an intense person as well. Well, she's older, so that's one more person to take care of. I could handle that. So I'm really thrilled, and I'm thrilled that I can eat what I want and eat the amount that I want, because a lot of times I would leave the table like wanting so much more. And this is like after I even have half of my meal, I'm like, oh, I can't eat anymore. But it's just so much to eat. So that's good. But I need to be strong, and I need to be healthy for when I get older. I don't want my kids to take care of me. And I'm so pleased with everything. Thank you for all of your work. I'm just so happy with the program.